Mzukisi Mpahlwa, very good evening to you, and thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. We're listening to Gift of the Givers say they're bringing in hydraulic specialists to draw water to ensure that people are able to access water. The question becomes, what is the government of the day doing there?
Thank you very much. On our side, we are trying to treat the water that is coming from the James Cainans Dam. We started pumping that water as of 5 o'clock this evening, but it's not happening at full capacity. We are only treating it and we are releasing water at 50% capacity. We've also identified some distribution points where we are going to be delivering water. We are also thankful to Gift of the Givers for bringing the water tomorrow. We've got what we call a joint operations committee in place, which consists of all these organizations, and we've got a plan in place, a disaster plan, and we have declared...
Mr. Mpahlwa, before we get to those plans, I just want to ascertain, you're talking about treated water. Is it clean water? Because I know the municipality did have a problem with the quality of water that was being distributed at some point. And secondly, are you at day zero? Is this why Gift of the Givers has had to come in and assist?
No, ma'am. We are not at day zero yet. We do have water that is coming from the western side of the city, which is your water coming from Vineck and the Settlers Dam. Those dams are low, but we are saying that if we don't have enough rains within the next 25 days, we might run out of water from that system. But the municipality has got two water systems. That is now the western side and the eastern side. The eastern side, as you know, is supplied by the river. So we are going to share the water between the two systems. We are not anticipating day zero at all for the whole city. What we will do, we will ration the water, with some parts of the city getting water on some days and other cities getting no water on those days.
How is that possible though, Mr. Mpahlwa? Because more than 8 weeks ago, Settlers Dam was at below 40%. It was at about 30%. From 2016 already, February 2016, there were severe warnings of water shortages. In 2017, already it was saying that Eastern Cape is experiencing a very acute and prolonged period of drought conditions. How can you say you're nowhere near ground zero?
We're nowhere near, ma'am, simply because, as I said to you, it's only the western side that may not be able to get water from the two dams that I've mentioned. But we've got the eastern side, which is receiving water from the Orange River via the Fish River. That water is coming on. We will be able to share the water between the two parts of the city. So there will be no moment in the city where there is no water at all for the entire city. That's why I'm saying we are not anticipating day zero in the Makana municipality.
So what has happened to the areas where they're saying they've been 6 days without water?
What happened there, the water from the east was polluted with turbidity, so they could not treat that water as a result of the water that has been coming from that dam. So they had to let that water to sink down before they can be able to treat it because of the high turbidity. Now that water has sunk down. That is why I'm saying we are now starting to treat the water, and as of tomorrow, the water will be coming out of the depths in some parts of that city.
Mr. Mpahlwa, can you just clarify on this, just in terms of the accurate water availability and also the purity of that water? Because I understand that your website, your official website, has not been updated in the past 9 months. So people don't have accurate information, A, on the levels of water in the dams and the supply of water that is available, and including how clean some of that treated water is.
At Settlers Dam, as of today, the water is sitting at 11.5%. At Howisinport Dam, the water is sitting at 22.2% as of today. That is why we are saying if we don't get enough rain in the next 25 days, there will be no water left in that Vinex system where these rivers are flowing.
I'm talking about your public information exercises. Your website has not been updated, I understand, in the past 9 months. How are you communicating some of this information to people?
Yes, ma'am. What we are doing, we are also putting up a number of other sources of information. We are also informing the residents via leaflets to inform them about the restrictions that we have declared in the city. We are also using other social media to inform the public. I was not aware about the fact that the website has not been updated in the last 9 months.
Right, thank you very much for speaking to us. That is the Executive Mayor of Makana Municipality, Mzukisi Mpahlwa. And that brings us to the end of that story. In other news,